Did you know a bulky rooftop cargo box can noticeably affect fuel economy on a long trip? That extra wind resistance adds up fast, especially when you're driving hundreds of miles with a full car. But when the cabin is packed with people, bags, snacks, and camping gear, roof storage can make a huge difference. The key is choosing the right type. Some cargo carriers give you maximum space for occasional trips, while others offer better security, easier mounting, and a quieter ride. In this video, we're counting down 6 of the best roof cargo carriers you can buy right now. We'll cover soft rooftop bags, hard shell boxes, waterproofing, security, mounting options, and which one makes the most sense for different kinds of travelers. Stick around because the #1 pick is the best all-around option for most people. All the links are in the description. Let's get started. On number 6, Sail Novo Car Rooftop Cargo Carrier Roof Bag, 20 cubic feet. The Sail Novo Rooftop Cargo Bag is a great choice for anyone who needs extra storage but does not have roof racks or crossbars. It gives you 20 cubic feet of flexible space, which is enough for several suitcases, blankets, camping gear, or bulky travel bags that would take over your entire back seat. What makes it especially useful is the universal mounting setup. It comes with door hooks and an anti-slip mat, so it can work on many cars, SUVs, and trucks, even if the roof is completely bare. Compared with hard-shell boxes like the Jegs, Sport Rack, or more expensive Thule-style options, the Sail Novo is built for flexibility rather than permanent use. A hard box gives you better aerodynamics, stronger theft protection, and a more refined look, but it also requires crossbars and costs much more. The Sail Novo folds down when you are finished with it, takes up very little storage space, and can handle oddly shaped gear that may not fit inside a rigid box. The weather protection is solid for the price. It uses thick PVC material, sealed seams, and a zipper flap to help keep rain out. Still, like any soft rooftop bag, it works best when packed properly. If it is half empty or loosely strapped down, you may hear more wind noise at highway speeds. It also does not have the same built-in security as a hard shell, so you will want to use a padlock and avoid leaving valuables inside overnight. For families taking occasional road trips, renters, or anyone who wants extra storage without installing a roof rack, the Sail Novo offers a lot of space for the money. On number 5, Jegs Rooftop Cargo Carrier, 18 cubic feet. At number 5, the Jegs Rooftop Cargo Carrier is a solid move into the hard shell category. It offers 18 cubic feet of storage and gives you the rigid protection that soft bags simply cannot match. If you are carrying luggage, electronics, sports gear, or anything you do not want crushed, this kind of box makes much more sense than a flexible roof bag. Its aerodynamic shape is one of the biggest advantages. Compared with a large, soft carrier, the Jegs box sits more securely on the roof and usually creates less flapping, wind noise, and drag. That makes a real difference on long highway drives. The hard ABS shell also protects your gear from rain, road debris, and pressure from other items inside the box. The trade-off is installation. Premium hard boxes often use quick mount systems that attach in minutes, but the Jegs usually relies on a more traditional U-bolt setup. It is secure once installed, but it takes longer to mount and remove. So this is a better choice for someone who plans to leave the carrier on for an entire season or several trips instead of taking it on and off every weekend. For the price, it gives you the important hard box features: lockable storage, weather protection, rigid construction, and a more streamlined driving experience. If you already have crossbars and want a secure roof box without paying premium brand money, the Jegs is a very practical option. On number 4, a sinking car rooftop cargo carrier bag, 20 cubic feet. The sinking rooftop cargo bag is another 20 cubic foot option, but it puts more focus on heavy-duty waterproofing. It is made from thick PVC tarpaulin material with welded seams and a large zipper flap designed to keep water away from your gear. For people who drive through heavy rain, snow, or unpredictable weather, that extra protection can be the reason to choose this bag over a cheaper soft carrier. Like the Sail Novo, it works on vehicles with or without roof racks. The included door hooks and anti-slip mat make it easy to use on a bare roof, which is a major advantage over hard-shell boxes like the Jegs. You do not need to buy crossbars first, and you can store the bag away when the trip is over. The downside is still the same as most soft rooftop carriers. It needs to be packed full and strapped down tightly. If the bag is loose, it can create wind noise and move around more than a hard box. Security is also more limited. While it includes a lock, it is not the same as having a rigid shell with an integrated locking system. Still, this is a strong option for travelers who want a large, waterproof cargo solution without spending heavily on a roof rack and hard box. It is especially useful for occasional trips where flexibility matters more than permanent mounting. On number 3, Sport Rack Vista XL Rear Opening Cargo Box, 18 cubic feet. The Sport Rack Vista XL stands out because of one simple feature. It opens from the rear. That may not sound like a big deal at first, but it makes loading and unloading much easier. Instead of reaching over the hood or standing beside traffic on the side of the road, you can access the box from behind the vehicle. For taller SUVs, that can be much more convenient. It gives you 18 cubic feet of hard-shell storage, along with the weather resistance and rigid protection you would expect from a cargo box. The ABS construction helps protect your luggage from rain, dust, and road debris, while the integrated lock adds more peace of mind than a soft bag with an external padlock. The Vista XL is also more aerodynamic than a rooftop bag, so it usually feels more stable and quieter at highway speeds. However, it does require crossbars, and the U-bolt mounting hardware takes more time than premium quick-mount systems. It is secure and dependable, but it is not the best option if you need to install and remove your box frequently. The rear opening design does have one small drawback. Items pushed all the way to the front can be harder to reach. But if you like the idea of loading from behind the vehicle and want an affordable hard-shell box for regular road trips, camping, or winter gear, the Sport Rack Vista XL is one of the most practical choices available. On number 2, Roofpack's XXL Car Rooftop Cargo Carrier Bag, 28 cubic feet. The Roofpack's XXL is built for people who need serious cargo space. With a huge 28 cubic foot capacity, it can carry more than most hard-shell boxes and is ideal for large families, group trips, camping weekends, or anyone who always seems to run out of room. This is not just a larger version of a basic rooftop bag. It uses thick 1,680 DPVC material, reinforced seams, and heavy-duty straps designed to handle a full load. It also comes with door hooks, which means it can be used on many vehicles without crossbars. That makes it a strong option for drivers who want maximum storage without investing in a full roof rack system. Compared with the Jegs or Sport Rack boxes, the Roofpack wins easily on capacity and flexibility. You can fit large suitcases, sleeping bags, tents, duffel bags, and oddly shaped gear that would be difficult to organize inside a rigid shell. The trade-off is aerodynamics and security. A hard box is quieter, more streamlined, and harder to break into. With the Roofpack, you need to take extra time to pack it evenly, use all the straps, and make sure everything is compressed tightly before driving. For occasional big trips, though, it is hard to beat the amount of space this bag gives you. If your main problem is simply not having enough room, the Roofpax XXL is one of the best solutions on this list. On number 1, Venture Forth Car Rooftop Cargo Carrier, 21 cubic feet. Taking the top spot is the Venture Forth Rooftop Cargo Carrier. It may not have the giant 28 cubic foot capacity of the Roofpax XXL, but its 21 cubic feet is still more than enough for most families, and it offers one of the best balances of space, durability, weather protection, and everyday usability. The bag is made from heavy-duty PVC material with reinforced stitching, waterproof zippers, and a large storm flap to keep rain out. It also includes the accessories you actually need: an anti-slip mat, door hooks, straps, and a lock. That means you can use it on vehicles with roof racks or on many cars with a bare roof without buying extra parts first. What helps it stand out is the long-term value. Venture Forth backs this carrier with a lifetime replacement guarantee, which gives buyers more confidence than many competing soft bags. It is also slightly more manageable than the massive Roofpax XXL, making it easier to load, strap down, and store when you are done. Of course, it still has the normal soft bag limitations. It is not as aerodynamic or theft-resistant as a hard-shell cargo box. But for most people, the flexibility is worth it. You get a lot of storage, strong waterproofing, universal fitment, and a setup that works for occasional road trips without permanently mounting a bulky box on the roof. If you want one rooftop cargo carrier that works with almost any vehicle, handles bad weather, stores easily, and gives you enough room for family travel, the Venture Forth is the best all-around pick. That's our list of the best roof cargo carriers for your car. If you want the strongest security, quieter highway driving, and rigid protection, a hard-shell option like the Jegs or Sport Rack makes more sense. If you need maximum space, easy storage, and the ability to use it without crossbars, a soft carrier like the Roofpax or Venture 4TH is the better choice. The best option depends on how often you travel, how much gear you carry, and whether your vehicle already has a roof rack. For occasional trips, a soft bag gives you more flexibility. For frequent travel and long-term use, a hard-shell box can be worth the investment. If this video helped you decide, hit the like button, subscribe for more travel and gear reviews, and tell me in the comments which one you would choose. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.